Yo, 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 it's your boy Weedy TV. Back again, another reaction. First listen review. This week we're getting into Currency, the collection agency. Before we get into this, of course, drop a like, hit subscribe, turn the notifications on if you want that fresh content off the oven, off the stove, whatever, out the microwave. It's coming hot, it's coming fresh, and it's coming to you. So Currency's been one of the most consistent artists as far as releasing music in the last couple of years. I think he's released a project every month or around that since 2016. So he's dropped probably like 50 projects in the last 4 years. So here we are back again. Collection Agency by Currency. And with Currency, I want to preface this with going into Currency project, you basically know what you're going to get. So without further ado, Currency Collection Agency, track 1, Kush Through the Sunroof. Kush through the sunroof, Mercedes gun-proof. This beat already is hitting. Okay, so I like how it had like a darker tone to it, and it was short, a minute 40. Yeah, a minute 40. So I like keeping the vibes, shorter, more constricted. I like the vinyl cracking to lead it out, and Currency was being Currency on there. So what can you say? Track 2, Smiled on Me. The ancestors smiled on me. I got diamonds on my dial. Okay, so Smiled on Me. It's a vibe, but it's just like one of those typical Currency tracks that'll get lost in the sauce if you listen to a lot of Currency. Which, that's one of my problems with him releasing so much quantity of music that a lot of his stuff can get lost in the sauce, or you might not even hear some of it. So I feel like every Currency fan has like one project that they attach themselves to, or like a few projects that stick out that they attach themselves to. For me, my favorite Currency project is New Jet City and the Stoned Immaculate. Those are my top 2 favorite Currency projects. Let's keep it moving. Track 3, Arrival. I put that shit on before I left my home. Success in my cologne, my body work is strong. Okay, so Arrival, I'm rocking with Arrival, I'll say that. The beat Harry Fraud did, it sounded like a sample from like a old ass black and white movie in a hotel, some hotel music or some shit that was sampled. And it was a dope vibe. Currency talking about I rise down. So it was pretty cool track. But yeah, nothing too crazy though. But track 4, I Don't Call. I like when Currency gets on beats with that little, like, it's not too far out of his lane, but it got kind of like a little West Coast bounce with it. He can ride on those for sure. Some low riding vibes. So many real ass bitches and fake Louis. I felt that one. Okay, so I'm rocking with I Don't Call. I feel like I say I'm rocking with, or I'm not rocking with all for every song, but it was a vibe. Currency got in his little flow. Got in his little Duffy real quick on there. I got it, and he was just sliding smooth his butter on it, smooth as Lando Lakes on that shit. Perps did the beat. Perps and Currency is an underrated duo as well, because I know every time I hear Perps on the beat with Currency, it's gonna be smooth. Even though he didn't have his tag on this beat, I had to look that up. But let's keep it moving. Track 5, Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri. Y'all know what this is. This is so deaf. I like those keys are there. There's a lot of crazy things going on. Okay, so once again, Harry Fraud and Currency is they just on a hot streak right now, because they putting out heat every time they link up. As for the lyrics, Currency is talking that boss shit, and Currency is one of the artists that he just got that way with the way he words things and just brings it all together. It just like paints pictures. It makes me want to go out and grind and get it, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what this song does. It made me want to be like, damn, I gotta get out here, gotta get on my grind. Fuck a pandemic, it's a pandemic. All 2021, we running bands up, and that's what this song made me want to do. So I guess that's why it was called Jermaine Dupri. I mean that, and he said something about Jermaine Dupri. But track 6, Closing Date. We back on that West Coast. Talking that cash shit. So I like how he's keeping the little West Coast bounce going throughout this album. I think it's a good lane for Currency to ride in, just getting his little bag. It kind of reminds me when he would link up with Cardo. So hopefully maybe they got Cardo on this. We got 4 more tracks, so I would love to see Cardo and Currency link up again. Track 7, Shout Out, featuring Larry June. That's the reason I called. I can't shit that shit. Look at my wrist, that's him. Okay, so Shout Out, probably one of the more forgettable songs, Currency songs. I mean, that's just what it is. Honestly, I've only heard a couple features from Larry June, and I'm not really huge on him. He didn't really contribute much to that track. I mean, the beat was cool, but other than that, I could just do without. So let's get into it. We're in the last quarter of this album. Track 8, Ferrari Engine. This track was produced by Perps as well. It was a pretty refreshing beat, but you know, Currency just came through, spit a little quick verse, wrote it out with the keep it in, shit it's on, switch it, baby, and smoking weed, and I'm posting me in your pictures, hey. But other than that, I mean, it was just a so-so track. So track 9, Above the Law. Okay, I really enjoyed the sample in there. It was kind of the vocal sample. It was kind of chopped up in a little trippy way. But this is just a random thought I had about Currency. In 2017 at Rolling Loud, we were on the rail. And Currency came out before, I think it was before Mac Miller. Because we're waiting, it was like Currency, Mac Miller, then A$AP Rocky. And Currency, shit got crazy during Currency set. If you was there, let me know if it was crazy for you. Because me and my group I was with, we were on the rail, and then we had like a group of 8, so there's like some behind. But, you know, shit was just not what I expected it to be from the first time I seen Currency. Everybody chilling and smoking. This shit was crazy. People were rocking back and forth, and it got a little hectic. But if you was there, let me know how it was for you. But for the track, I mean, it was cool. Once again, just another so-so. I really enjoyed the production on it. Produced by Risenist. I never heard of Risenist, but shout out to you. You snapped on this one. So outro is Misty. I know he released this track before, but I did not listen to it. He just got so much shit. I just always wait for his projects. So track 10, Misty, the outro. This sound like a Cardo type vibe, so I can already tell he's about to slide on this shit. This just sound like this is like the perfect beat for Currency. Shout out old Jeezy, Shoreline. Yeah, David Sauce with his baby, smoking weed and it'll push me in your pictures. Yo, somebody tag hip hop numbers and count how many times Currency has said, keep it eating, Chevy Zones with his baby, smoking weed, it'll post me in your pictures. Currency just got a verse. That's what like his little verse bridge he put on every song. Literally, I would say 75% of the Currency songs that dropped in the last 3 years got that shit on it. Okay, so I'm rocking with Misty, especially for outro vibe. It was cool. One thing I hate is when artists make a track they released as a single, the outro, but luckily for me I didn't hear it, so that didn't affect me. But if it was like another album or something else I'd already heard, that shit always bothers me, because like you worked up, so the album was working up just to the point that I already been to, and I don't know, it's usually disappointing for outro, but for this I didn't hear it, so this was a cool outro, cool vibe. And yeah, so overall as a project, I mean, this isn't a bad project, but it's not a great project. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's in Currency's top 5 projects or anything. And yeah, I mean, I'd say my favorite was honestly probably Kush Through the Sunroof. Oh, so Kush Through the Sunroof, I Don't Call, and Jermaine Dupri are probably my top on this. But let me know in the comments what was your favorite song on this. Let me know what your favorite Currency album is and all that. But for a rating off the first listen, I mean, I'm feeling around a 5. It's like, with Currency, he dropped so much. For every project, I expect to like a handful of songs and then really never go back to the project as a whole. And that's what I was expecting going into this, and that is exactly what we got. So I'm feeling around a 5 for this overall. Just a lot of forgettable music, you know. But, I mean, he also got some cool joints that are going to be on my playlist, so they'll probably grow on me, and we'll see how that goes. So, Weedy TV. Follow me on Twitter at Weedy TV. Follow me on IG at Weedy TV. And if you follow me from this video or any of my other videos, tweet at me, DM me, comment on my shit, and let me know, and I'll follow you back, because I'm trying to build the Weedy TV community up. So, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. Keep it rocking. If you rock with me this long, I fucks with you. So, I'll see y'all on the next one. Weedy out.